The British monarch and his daughter-in-law Kate Middleton, Princess of Wales, were diagnosed with cancer this year. King Charles thanked the selfless doctors and nurses who supported him and his daughter-in-law Kate Middleton after they were both diagnosed with cancer. On Wednesday, the 76-year-old gave his annual Christmas speech, which was filmed at Fitzrovia Chapel, the former chapel of Middlesex Hospital in London. The broadcast came several hours after the monarch attended Christmas Day services at a church in Sandringham. Charles was accompanied by his wife Queen Camilla, his son Prince William, Kate, and his 3 grandchildren. Kate, who has slowly returned to public duties after completing chemotherapy, was spotted hugging a cancer patient after the service. I am speaking to you today from the chapel of the former Middlesex Hospital in London, now itself a vibrant community space, and thinking especially of the many thousands of professionals and volunteers here in the United Kingdom and across the Commonwealth who, with their skills and out of the goodness of their heart, care for others, often at some cost to themselves, said Charles. From a personal point of view, I offer special, heartfelt thanks to the selfless doctors and nurses who this year have supported me and other members of my family through the uncertainties and anxieties of illness and have helped provide the strength, care, and comfort we have needed, he shared. I am deeply grateful, too, to all those who have offered us their own kind words of sympathy and encouragement. Charles also spoke about the importance of compassion during tough times. All of us go through some form of suffering at some stage in our life, be it mental or physical, he said. The degree to which we help one another and draw support from each other, be we people of faith or of none, is a measure of our civilization as nations. This is what continually impresses me, as my family and I meet with and listen to those who dedicate their lives to helping others. The king also reflected on ongoing global conflicts and those being directly impacted by war. On this Christmas Day, we cannot help but think of those for whom the devastating effects of conflict in the Middle East, in Central Europe, in Africa, and elsewhere pose a daily threat to so many people's lives and livelihoods, said Charles. We also think of the humanitarian organizations working tirelessly to bring vital relief, he said. After all, the Gospels speak so vividly of conflict and teach the values with which we can overcome it. The example that Jesus gave us is timeless and universal. It is to enter the world of those who suffer, to make a difference to their lives and so bring hope where there is despair. Charles also spoke about the violent riots that the UK faced earlier this year, as well as the mass stabbing at a Taylor Swift-themed dance class in Southport, England. The attack claimed the lives of 3 children. I felt a deep sense of pride here in the United Kingdom when, in response to anger and lawlessness in several towns this summer, communities came together, not to repeat these behaviors but to repair, said Charles. To repair not just buildings, but relationships, and, most importantly, to repair trust. By listening and, through understanding, deciding how to act for the good of all. From a personal point of view, I offer special, heartfelt thanks to the selfless doctors and nurses who this year have supported me and other members of my family through the uncertainties and anxieties of illness and have helped provide the strength, care, and comfort we have needed. King Charles III. The message of the angels to the shepherds, that there should be peace on earth, in fact echoes through all faiths and philosophies, Charles said. It rings true to this day for people of goodwill across the world. And so, it is with this in mind that I wish you, and all those you love, a most joyful and peaceful Christmas, he concluded. The King's Christmas speech is the 3rd since he ascended the throne after Queen Elizabeth II died in September 2022, but the 1st since he was diagnosed with an undisclosed form of cancer in February. The monarch's holiday message is watched by millions of people in the UK and across the Commonwealth, with many households timing Christmas lunch around it. The king's treatment, which is believed to be ongoing, forced him to step away from public appearances for 2 months. He has slowly returned to public life in recent months,